favorites, Kitty, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be more of my lifestyle and random favorites for the year, and I'm super excited to be bringing this for you. My other video was rather long as well, and I wasn't able to link everything right in the description box. I had to comment some of the things. So if that happens again today, just be forewarned with that, because I don't think I'll have as many stuff to mention, but I definitely have a lot. And I actually forgot to mention a couple products in my beauty category, so I will be mentioning a few beauty products in the beginning. It kind of is some forgotten products that I can't wait another year to mention to you and stuff like that. And yeah, so I'm going to be mentioning stuff from the forgotten beauty stuff that I just talked about. Then also I will be mentioning maybe some lotions, some clothes, giving you kind of my hits of the year with music. I will be mentioning TV, movies I watched this year that I thoroughly enjoyed, podcasts, clothes like I said probably, and books, just all the random favorites that I did not want to include in the original video. This is my best of 2018 favorites and kind of my lifestyle type, random type favorites. And also I'm going to mention YouTubers. How could I forget that? So I'm really excited to get in this video. I feel like I've been rambling for long enough, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about just the forgotten beauty products of this year that I forgot to mention. The first one is a skincare favorite, and I can't believe I forgot to mention this in my original video because I used this like all year, and I've only gone through, I think this is my second bottle of it, and I have a backup, of course. And this is the Trader Joe's Rose Water Facial Toner. This is supposed to hydrate and refresh your face. This is amazing. That's kind of what it looks like and everything. This is amazing rose toner if you want to use it like after you exfoliate. That's what I usually do to hydrate my skin. You can use it like basically day and night, and I love this stuff. First off, it smells really good, so that's like a plus, but it also just feels very hydrating and nice on your face. And I don't know what more to say about this, but I use this like all year long. It's honestly a favorite of mine. Like, it's just so good. Like, if you want that hydration and just that freshness in your skin, it's amazing. So another one I guess that kind of lines up with skincare is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I actually used the clear one this year, but I just got a new one because that went up, which you'll see in an empties video coming up. But I love the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I feel like the first few months I used it, I didn't love it as much because it is more of a sticky kind of lip balm rather than something that's more of a cream. But it is nice if you want to wear it like under lipstick to make your lips very hydrated, or overnight. I mean, I personally overnight I prefer more balm lip balms, like more like a squeezy tube one that kind of is like hydrating, but it's not like, you know, sticky. But this is nice to wear like under stuff. And I have this one, and I'm not sure which one it is, honestly, to be honest with you. It might be the maple one, I'm not really sure and everything, but I really like Bite Beauty products, especially their agave lip mask. It's probably one of their best products that they have, and they are kind of pricey, but the little bit goes a long way. I mean, I used up one in a year, but that's only because I was on acne. My lips are hella dry, but otherwise you could literally go through these in like years, so it lasts so long. Definitely worth it. Okay, so the last thing that I forgot to mention is the Essence Make Me Brow. Now, I have no idea how I forgot to mention this because this is such a cult favorite. I went from using Gimme Brow to using this, and I'm obsessed with this. This is only a few bucks, and it's literally so amazing. It is literally the best brow gel. It is amazing. I'm wearing it, of course, my brows today. I don't even fill my brows in. I kind of just use this. So I use this in my brows. I kind of just comb it through. The brush is just like so small, so you can really get in there. I mean, it's not the smallest brush I've ever used, but it is pretty small. And you can just get in there, fill in your brows. I usually brush my brows up with this, and then I go out. I just really like this brow gel because it fills in your brows. It just sets them. They don't go anywhere, and it's just amazing. There's not really much to say about it. It's just amazing. Okay, so now on to the real random favorites. First off, I feel like within the last couple of years, I go up and down with fashion. There's years where I love it. There's years where I'm just like, I'll stick to makeup. You know, I do like to get new clothing pieces, and I feel like I hoarded so much clothes this year. I'm actually kind of going through declutter, which I'm probably gonna vlog that, so check out my vlog channel while you're at it. And yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about some pieces I really like. The first one I know for a fact I do not have with me. It's in my closet at school and everything, and obviously I can't access that right now. That's this romper that I got from Target, and if any of this stuff is linkable, is still available, it will be linked down below. So it's this romper. It's like, I have a picture in it. I'll try to find it. It's like this reddish orange romper, and I love this this romper. It's not strapless, which I like because I don't really prefer strapless because I feel like you're just pulling it up all day. And yeah, I love this romper. It's so cozy. I believe I wore it. I hauled it in a video also, so I'll try to link that down below if you want to check that out and everything. All videos I do mention will be linked either in the cards or down below. And yeah, I just love this romper. It's very cozy and I wore it a lot in the summertime. Okay, so next I have this Sherpa little sweater thing that's like the half zip, which I think is how most Sherpas are, or at least that's that I wear are like this. So this one's from Walmart and it was only like 20 bucks, which Sherpas usually range from $60 to even $100. So this is a steal and stuff. And if I can link this down below, I will link it. But it's just a Sherpa. It's like a half zip kind of thing, and I love this so much. So thick and cozy, and it's like a big sweater. The only thing I don't like is the material on the inside doesn't carry in, so this doesn't carry into the inside, which I don't really like as much and stuff, but you know, it's fine. Like I always wear something under it anyways, but like it'd be nice if this carried in the inside. I love this so much. So cozy and fluffy. We love a good old fluffy sweater. Okay, so I was really into YouTubers merch this year. Like I think this is the first merch that like YouTube wise, and this is KK and Baby J's merch. I believe this merch is still available and stuff. It just has their faces on it. Yes, Sutton isn't on it because like this is before Sutton was born and stuff, and I really like this. And apparently Sutton merch, like this updated, is coming soon, and I love this merch. It's just so cute. So the next is from Grace and Threads, which is a Target brand clothing. Target upped their brand clothing this year. I mean, yes, their clothing is more pricey this year and stuff with their upping their clothing game, but I actually love their clothing. Like I will mention a couple like after. I will mention like a couple like brands that I really like at Target, but this shirt just says wake up, hug my dog, and hustle, and I love this shirt. I think I wore it in so many videos this year. Like I love it, and it's just so cozy. I love the material. I love the coloring even of it, and I love like just sayings that have like random sayings that I love. And the next one, I believe I've had this for a year, but I wore a lot this year. And this one is by the brand Talented in Truth, I think that's what it says. This is from Marshalls, so I don't know if I'll be able to link this, but I think this is super cute, and you probably can find things similar to it, which if I can find something similar to this, I'll link it down below. So it's basically, I'll insert myself with a picture in this because it's hard to explain and show you, but basically it has like almost cut out shoulders, so that's like the straps, and then the sleeves, long sleeve, and then it has eyelashes on it. One time I was wearing this and one of my professors was like, I've never seen somebody have eyelashes on their shirt, and I'm just like, funny joke, dude. Like he was trying to be funny, and he was like, I've only seen eyelashes on people's eyes. Like, yeah, you're so funny, professor. And yeah, so yeah, I have this shirt. I think it's so cozy. I love it, and I wear this a lot. And then the next one is from Marshalls as well. The brand name of this is Cupo. Yeah, I've had this for like a year, but I wore it a lot in videos this year, so I figured might as well mention it. It has kids still over. I love it. It's like a pink, almost gives me like pink rose gold vibes, which I'm here for. Like I love it and stuff. And yes, I'm like, yes. Okay, so the last clothing type item are these overalls. Now I haven't probably worn overalls in forever, but I wore these like a couple times in the fall time and stuff. I really like these. Are super cute and stuff. I took pictures of these like in my college town and stuff like that, and I just love these. These are super cute and everything. I love them. They have like rips in like the knees and stuff, and these are from Wild Fable. Wild Fable is probably one of my favorite brands at Target, honestly. I like Wild Fable. I think there's one called Mod Sun. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but Wild Fable is probably my #1 Target like brand of 2018. Love these overall, super cute. Okay, so for jewelry, I thought I would just mention one piece that I feel like I wore so much within the fall time. I haven't been wearing necklaces as much. I don't know, I just haven't. And this is like my astrology dainty necklace type thing. I really am obsessed with this and everything. This is just the Virgo symbol. I really like it. It's just so cute. I love just the way this looks and everything. It is like my favorite thing in the world. Literally, I love this, and it's so dainty, which I love. It's just super dainty. I can't really show you, and I'm not gonna put it on right now, but I love this. This is from CO, which is Kathleen's sister Yvette's like jewelry line, so link that down below, and I'll also link down this necklace. Okay, then I have a bunch of stuff that I don't know how to categorize it. Like I have some lotions and just some sleepy time stuff, so I don't know how to categorize this stuff, so I guess I'll go with my lotions first. As you know, I mentioned this in my other video video, but I was on Accutane this year, so this was such a help. This is the Eucerin Eczema Relief. I had such bad eczema this year, and I'm actually gonna put some on right now because my hands are feeling rather dry. Yeah, so this is the Eucerin Eczema Relief. This is like a oatmeal rich, it relieves dry, itchy, eczema prone skin. I had terrible eczema. Like seriously, it was so bad. It was like all up my hand and everything, and if I didn't like put my cream on, which sometimes I would forget to put it on for like a couple days, and so like my skin would literally get so scaly. I've never experienced eczema. My brother would used to get eczema when he was little and stuff, like when we were kids, but yeah, like I've never experienced eczema until Accutane, because like on Accutane your skin literally sucks any moisture out of your skin. That's what Accutane does to you. But yeah, this was definitely a major help, and I honestly like would use this like all over my body, like on my legs and everything, everywhere and stuff, and I'd even mix it with like oil or like some type of scent to give it a scent, because this doesn't really have a scent, which is fine and everything, but I do like to smell like something. So yeah, this was definitely help for my Accutane type skin. Yes, I have to mention that because it was a big part of my year. And then something else that I really liked probably the end half of the year is the Bath & Body Works Cloud Butter. This is like an electric blue sky. This is like a tube of like, basically this is like their like, I guess like this is like a like heavy like thick lotion. It's probably their like shea butter one, I think is what it is, and it's so good, so moisturizing on the skin as I put it on here right now. I love it, and it just smells so fresh is what I like about it. So I would a lot of times use this after the shower. I've definitely like used a good chunk of this up and stuff, and I actually kind of like it better in a tube because I feel like you're able to get more of what you want out of it, and I just really liked this. Okay, then I have a few sleepy time favorites. This is my favorite. I think I mentioned this in a, well, it's coming up my empties video. So this is the Oily Restful Sleep for Healthy Sleep Cycle Melatonin, L-theanine, and Botanicals. This is gummies. These are gummies. These are so good. Like I've been an insomniac these last couple months, been using these for a couple months, and I'm obsessed with them. I heard it from Brooklyn Danielle here on YouTube and stuff. She posted about it on her Instagram story, which you'll hear me talk about more in the empties video coming up. But she posted on her Instagram story, and basically I was like, oh my god, do this actually work? And she filled me in all that information, and I was so happy. And ever since I've been using these, I've been getting a good night's sleep. I just take one. It recommends 2, and I'm just like, no, I'll just take 1. Because 2, honestly, I feel like makes you a lot groggier, but 1, you're completely fine and everything. And I'm obsessed with this. It has melatonin, L-theanine, botanicals, and it has like a blackberry type taste, and you just take 1 30 minutes before you go to bed. You fall asleep right away. I love these. They've seriously saved my sleep cycle, and I'm considering doing a video about like how to relax and fall to sleep fast for insomniacs. I'm considering it because in school I would have such bad anxiety, so like just in general I'm more anxious person, so like I would have such trouble sleeping. I'd have a million thoughts going through my brain, and you know, after a while it was insane. So yes, started using these, and they have seriously saved my life, no joke. Okay, so one of my favorite oils, which I haven't really talked about essential oils on my YouTube very much. I mean, I've mentioned it maybe here and there using oils, but I definitely use essential oils and stuff like that. And if you want me to do like my favorite personal essential oils, like I'm not an oils person, so this is the Young Living lavender oil, which I really love. Lavender I've been using for a while because it's great with anxiety, and this is something I've kind of like dealt with for a while, so it helps with my anxiety. I usually like, I'll carry this even like in my backpack with me, like it's not that sketchy, like I'm in college, and I'll like sniff it and like breathe out with it. I don't want to like be doing this on camera, but not that it's weird, I don't want to do this on camera. I like really like this oil. I put on my pillow if I want to fall asleep, and it just really calms me down and everything, and I love this. I just like this oil. There's not really much to say. There's a lot of uses for it, which I don't know all the uses, but I use it for anxiety and sleep and stuff like that, and I also use it for sometimes hydration. I'll mix it with my moisturizer and stuff like that, but it is a great oil. If you're looking for one, lavender is my fave. And then I have this is the Deep Pillow Spray. Fall asleep faster naturally and wake up refreshed. This is from This Works. I tried this out in Birchbox years ago, and then I got it in a FabFabFun box when we did subscribe to FabFabFun. And this basically, it's a modern fast-acting natural way to restore your normal sleep cycle. Normal expectorally, jeez, blended with essential oils of lavender, Vermont, and wild chamomile. Beauty, wake up, refresh, the best sleep beauty secret there is. And you basically just spray this onto your pillow or bed cover before going to sleep, and it's supposed to promote rest and relaxation. This is really amazing. I do spray this on my pillow a decent amount of times if I do want to, like, you know, get that sleep and everything, and it really just helps, and it smells really good too, so I'll just like sniff it in and stuff, and I really take this in and I fall asleep pretty fast, which is amazing, and I love this. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to music. I'm gonna talk about just like, I'm not gonna mention any of like, probably not mention like certain songs or anything, because like really couldn't, I mean, I could have went back to my old favorites videos, and if you want to know like favorites I've loved throughout the year, you can go back to my favorites videos and check that out. I know like what music I've loved, but like personally I just can't really pinpoint certain things, and this video is already getting long enough, so we need to get this going. So I'm just gonna mention, but if you do want me to do kind of like going through my favorite songs of 2018 and make a more of like a jam out with me type video, let me know down below, because I definitely will do that. Just let me know about that. But yeah, I'm just gonna mention, I really got into Thomas Rhett this year. I think I liked him last year, but I really got obsessed with him this year and all his music, of course. B. Rexha was really good. I really liked a lot of songs from Florida, Georgia Line, and I really got into my country like this year. Like I've always been into country, but I think this year and last year I really got into it. It's basically all I listened to, rather than before, like I listened to a lot of pop songs and stuff like that. And yeah, I feel like those are the top hits. I mean, of course, Carrie Underwood's album was really great this year and that kind of stuff, but yeah, I can't play all these songs, but if you want me to make some sort of like video of it, like I said, let me know down below. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to a book that I read this year, and I actually attempted reading this probably a couple of years ago, but I always would put it down and stuff, and I'm trying to get better with reading, especially within this next year and stuff. So this book is called Someone I Used to Know by David Bell, and I definitely want to like read more of his books because they're really good and stuff, and I really like this book. So basically the synopsis of this book is, it's about this guy named Nick, and he sees this young woman in the grocery store and stuff, and he thinks he knows her. She looks like his old college girlfriend named Marissa. She looks exactly like her and stuff like that. Marissa actually died in a fire on campus when they were in college and everything and stuff, and so he tries to talk to her, but she was very skittish and she runs off and stuff, and so the girl runs off and everything, but in the grocery store and stuff, and then the next day police find his phone number on her person and stuff. So Nick is like accused of murdering this young girl that looks like his old college girlfriend. It is such a, like, if you like books that are more like a mystery, that kind of thing, this is definitely one to go for. I really like this, and I'm definitely gonna read more of David Bell's books because they're amazing. This is one that I really liked this year and stuff like that. It's definitely one that I recommend, and I think I might start tweeting out like my favorite books of the year stuff, or like just my favorite books in general, and giving you reviews on Twitter. So be sure to go follow me over there at JustKatieH and everything. And this was an amazing book. I really liked it, and yeah, finally finished this one, and yeah, it was about time. Okay, so next I'm gonna go on to TV shows and talk about TV shows that I really liked in this past year. So the first show that I have to talk about is The Resident. I believe did this come out in the spring? I have no idea when it came out. I really liked The Resident this year. The Resident is basically another medical show, of course, and The Resident is basically about some resident and everything, and the main resident that is the focus is Devin. I forget his last name and stuff, and it kind of goes into like his life, and season 2 is definitely my favorite, but season 1 was also very amazing. And it's also kind of about like nurses. Nick, who is played by Emily Van Camp, who I was obsessed with in Revenge. Like, Revenge is finally coming back to me. I'm glad she's in another show so I can love her again and stuff. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. The guy that played Logan on Gilmore Girls is also in it. It has a lot of great people in it. It's kind of like it exposes medical bureaucracy. I can't say that word. Amazing show, and I definitely would recommend it if you like medical type shows that kind of expose things. Really good. I don't know what more to say, but it's just an amazing show. So next one I really liked, and I wasn't expecting to, like, if you've seen my vlog reactions you would know this, and this is Station 19. Now Station 19 is a show about firefighters, kind of like Chicago Fire and stuff, but they're both different. There's a couple different like fire type shows that came out within this past year that I seriously love and everything, but yeah, Station 1919 I love. It stars Jana Lee Ortiz, who I'm obsessed with. I watched Rosewood this year, which I'll get to that. Yes, I love her. I'm honestly obsessed with her. She's honestly my new favorite actress. Yes, yes, yes. And I love this show. It's about firefighters, kind of their lives. It's set in Seattle. It's a spinoff of Grey's Anatomy, like another spinoff of Grey's Anatomy. It's really amazing. I really like it. It's just so good. And what's funny about this show compared to Chicago Fire is basically everyone is trained paramedic on this show. So like basically they are the ambulance and everything, like everyone is. So it's pretty good and I can't wait till it comes back. I mean, it's not coming back till March, so it's killing me. So also, like, as I've mentioned, I really liked Rosewood this year as well, and Rosewood was so good and everything. I got into that this year because of one of my friends. She was like, oh my god, Katie, you need to watch Rosewood, and I'm like, okay, I will. It's so good. So it's like a cop show, but also shows the medical examiner, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just so fresh and it's just such an amazing show. So it follows Gina's like in the show, by the way. She plays like the main detective and stuff, and she comes back after her husband does end up passing away, which I think you find out kind of at the end of the episode, and you kind of see the mystery in that. And it only got 2 seasons, but it was so good. And like, oh, just the like relationship between Via and Rosie is just so good too, which is Rosewood. Oh, I kind of miss this show. I might have to watch it again. We're gonna go there. Okay, and then the last show I feel like I have to mention is New Amsterdam. I was completely obsessed with the show. It's another medical show, which I love. It is seriously the most amazing show I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that might be stated a lot. I really like the main character, which is Max. I've actually gotten almost all of my friends to watch this. I'm like, you need to watch it, and everyone's like, oh my god, Katie, I love Max, when they first start watching it. I'm like, yes, you should, and stuff. And yes, I'm obsessed with this show. I think it's such an amazing show. Love, love, love it. Basically, Max comes in as like the medical, I forget what his job title is, but he's like, okay, I'm gonna fix this hospital, make it better, give you what you want. He's like the medical director. That's what he is. And it's amazing, and you kind of get some like secrets about him. Like there's like just so many twists and turns. Such a good show. Definitely should check it out. It comes back in a week and stuff, and so good. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to podcasts and talk about the podcasts that I have loved this year. So the first one is Coffee Combos, which is a podcast from Team on 2's Hill Lowry, and then also Chrisley Knows Best, Lindsay Chrisley. I really like this podcast because they just talk about random things, and I find it very just like, I can always put it on when I'm doing laundry or when I'm just, you know, chilling. I like to listen to it, and also I like how I can like put it on. I don't want her to turn on, so I'm just gonna say and I really like that podcast. Another podcast I might have mentioned last year, but I'm just going to mention it again, is Meet Us with Molly. I listened to this a lot in 2018. Actually, was it still existing in 2017? I think it was. I really like this podcast because, like, I don't know, I haven't listened to it in a bit, but it was like, I did really like it kind of in the beginning of 2018, and I just got lazy because the episodes got long and stuff, but it's a great podcast. I like podcasts that are more 40 minutes because I can like put them on, and I mean, I listen to a podcast a lot when I walk places, when I walk to class, wherever I go, just because like, I don't know, it's something to listen to. But I really liked this one because it is about these Chicago shows, and I know I didn't mention those as favorites for a TV show because those are all-time favorites. You know I love them if you've seen my channel before. And then the last podcast that I really enjoyed this year is Views from David Dobrik and Jason Nash, which are YouTubers and everything, and I like this podcast so much. It's kind of like an almost R-rated podcast sometimes. Like the stuff they talk about is kind of like R-rated, but I really like it. If you are of age where you can listen to that, I think you definitely should. It is such an amazing podcast. I think it's funny, and I like something funny. Sometimes I don't always like those serious like podcasts. If you have any favorites, like anything I'm mentioning down below, you have to tell me. Okay, so movies. I honestly am not a huge big movie person, so I don't have like too many movies that I love. The first one I feel like I watched a couple months ago is Brain on Fire. That was a really good movie. It starred Chloe Grace Moretz, which I love. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but I'm trying. It was such a good movie. It's about this girl who basically had this condition, and she would just be like, not be like acting like the typical young 20-something working girl, and it was just so interesting, and I just really liked that movie. Also, another one I feel like a lot of people really liked this year was, oh, now I remember, To All the Boys I Used to Love. That was a really good movie, and they're coming out with a second one, which I'm super excited for. I really like the concept of it. It was just funny, had that romanticness in it, and I really really liked it and stuff. It was so amazing. So yeah, those are probably the top two. I think I watched other movies this year. Like I really love Simon. I think that was this year that I saw that. It was a really good movie. I mean, if you're older you might not like it. Like if you're like, I don't know what age, some people, like my mom saw and she didn't really like it, but if you're around my age you'll really like it. It's about this guy and who like is trying to come out, and he's like, it's that movie, and I really liked it, and it's just like kind of a millennial type movie. I don't know, it's just really good. Okay, so lastly I'm gonna talk about YouTubers. So I'm just gonna mention YouTubers that like I really like this year. So the first one is Alyssa Rose. I love her, and I did like a get look video on her, so I'll try to link that down below, if not put it in the card. I really like her channel. She does like vlogs, but she also does an occasional sit down type video. I really like her vlogs and everything. She's from Long Island, New York, if you're curious. So another fellow New Yorker, yes, we love. Yeah, I really liked her vlogs and stuff. I really like her personality, and I just love watching her vlogs. I don't really know what's much to say. So the next one is Just Fam. I really started watching her as well this year, and I really love her videos. She has 7 kids and everything, and her life is honestly like, I can't even imagine having 7 kids, let alone having 1 right now. But I just find her vlogs very entertaining, and I just personally love her vlogs and everything. And I don't know, like I love her editing style and everything. Like and as a vlogger, it's kind of something I always like watching other vloggers to see how they edit and everything, because it's interesting how everyone edits differently and how everyone's editing style is. And I just find her vlogs very entertaining, and I love watching them every morning and everything. When I just wake up and everything, I'll put on her vlog and everything, eat, do my thing, or even later in the day I'll put it on. It depends my schedule, but I really like her vlogs. And then I also got into like David Dobrik this year. I was never like a David Dobrik fan, but this year I really got into his vlogs because I find them very like funny, and they're only 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, so you know, you can like watch like 100 in an hour, which is awesome. So definitely one day I did that. I literally put on so much David Dobrik and watched so much of him. And you'd be honestly surprised. You wouldn't think I like David Dobrik, but I do. And I also like Corinna. I would also consider her a favorite this year. I also have to mention some friends I've made through YouTube this year and everything. I'm so like grateful for the kind of community we have, so I have to mention my girls, and that's Jessie. I really like her channel and everything. She does beauty type videos just like I do. I really like her videos. I really liked her top 5 videos for this year and stuff like that. I just really enjoyed those videos and as well, and I like all her videos. She does a lot of first impressions as well with makeup. I just really love her videos, so definitely check her out. I'm linking all these people down below, by the way. Also really like my girl Sankita. I love her videos and everything. She does like more, I don't know how to describe her videos, like I guess lifestyle videos is what she does, and she does like a lot of interesting like reaction vlogs and stuff like that, which I love her videos as well. And of course Sarah, I love her videos as well. She does like a lot of different videos, like again, lifestyle type videos, and I really love their videos and stuff. They're probably my top 3 faves as of like YouTube friends, and I feel like I just love the community we've made, and I feel like we have become close this year and everything. Like it's crazy. Like they honestly inspire me to like make more videos, because there was a point where like, you know, when you're low in subscribers, where you don't really get much comments or you don't get any comments, and I feel like I'm getting that community, and I'm just so grateful for like how we've grown together, you know what I mean? I don't know, but thank you girls if you're watching this video, which I know you are. And I believe that is it for all my favorites for 2018 and everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was probably rather long. Oops, my bad. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs and comment down below your favorites lifestyle wise of what you've been loving this year. I would love to hear about it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe before you go, because I'm posting like a lot this month. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yes, I will probably see you tomorrow for another video. Bye.